Right, I think we're all good and set up now. We're going to do some Pokemon Legends ZA, the DLC, Mega... What's it called again? Mega Dimension? So I only just scraped the surface of the DLC the last time, and I didn't really do that much of the DLC itself. I was doing like a lot of like, post-game wrap-up for the first half of that session. But today we're really going to dig deep into it. I'm going to do like at least 3 to 4 hours of it today. So I'm going to see if I can make some progress on that and see how many new Pokemon I can get. I did say I was going to level up Mewtwo off the stream. I didn't get around to doing that because, less than 24 hours between my last stream and this one, so didn't really have any prep time for that. Could always use a bunch of, like, evolution candies or whatever, rare candies, but... Let's see, how many, I'm gonna check something with my satchel. Favorites first. 280 Mega Shards, that's not gonna get me a lot of candies. So apparently with this update, there's also brand new, like, vanilla side quests they added. Like, because I can see new exclamation points showing up around the map. So I think maybe we'll just warm up by doing a couple of those, and then we can check out some more Mega Dimensions. Like, I didn't do all the side quests on the stream. Like, a lot of them I did off the stream to, like, 100% in the game, but it seems like they added some new stuff to look at. But yeah, this dude I don't think I've seen before. He's got a very distinct face. Hey trainer, have you ever paid attention to the time it takes for moves to charge up? The longer a move charges up. I see what he's doing. The harder it hits! Alright. Let's have a Pokemon battle. Alright. I'll just be here biding my time. I'll use Charizard. Well, here we go again. Alright. Just gonna make me wait, will you? Okay, that face right there, I'm gonna have to, like, maybe put that on the thumbnail. It's, like, a really good face. Ooh. It's the Farfetch from Sword and Shield. I forget what that region is called. Galar? Yeah, Galarian Farfetched. I imagine that also means the Cantonian, like, one is available as well. Actually, this is not good. I probably should be using Raichu. There's another Pokemon I've not seen yet in the DLC. Oh, it happened. I should check my Pokédex to see how far the the new Pokédex goes at the moment. I'm all out of charge. But you are good! This is a silly side quest, just for that guy's face. Take this DM into some charging. Skull Bash! I think Skull Bash is a new move they added to the DLC. Raises the user's defense while charging up and then lets loose with a massive hit. Well, if there was any side quest I'm glad to do on stream, it was this one. Skull Bash. I think I'm going to put that on, actually. Oh yeah, one thing I need to do before we continue, I just remembered. Give me 1 second. We need to enable this counter. Mime Jr. learns Mimic at level 35. Okay, but they're not that far off then. I think I'm going to give you Skull Bash. $32. Oh, one more level then. Power 150, that's pretty fucking good. Noticing I'm using a lot of specials here. May want to balance that out by having 2 physical. Let's see. I mean, their special stat is higher than their... Let's replace Dragon Claw for now. I think I'm going to go do another dimension thing. I need to go make more donuts. So one thing I've noticed in the... Let me see first. One thing I've noticed in my inventory is that I now have a thing for donuts. I've got 1 donut there. You can hold up to 999, which is funny. All berries, regular berries, hyperspace berries. I guess I found those in the hyperspace. I take it these are like just buffed versions of existing regulars. We'll try that one. Try that one. You know what, I'll give it 2 hyper roasts. That's a lot of calories for that one. Yeah, I noticed the hyper berries have a lot more calorie, like density compared to the regular berries. That means this donut will make me last longer in the hyper dimension. A Ross chocolate donut. A donut topped with the bittersweet chocolate that had its Ross berries worked into it. Very nice. Now let's try making a regular donut. Just gonna make a bunch of donuts before I start exploring. Rainbow. I think I made a grape rainbow already, did I not? What if I do 3 of the same? Let's try that real quick. A cherry curry donut. A whacking chocolate donut. Interesting. One more. We'll make one more. Yeah, sure, we'll do that. I've got plenty of donuts now. How many did I make exactly? Yeah, I've got like 6 donuts to play with here. Let's see what we got. Would like to get myself a gulpin. I think I'll do this one. Hi Zachary. I think I've got just enough time to go in here before it gets to night time. Actually, wait a minute. Okay. Gonna hold on to that one because that's a 1-star. So I take it as I get further in, I'll get more ingredients to like and get better rating donuts. That seems to be how this is gonna work. So let's use this one. I think 3 minutes should be enough time. Alrighty. Veer, do you still want that Mr. Mime? Alright, so far so good. Destroy floating Pokeballs is the only thing I've got left to do. There's one. What's that noise? What is that sound? Yeah, there's a Pokeball over there. I need to get to that. Jump. Oh, it's Gulpins. bonus ball has appeared in the pocket of hyperspace. Oh. Okay, so if you complete all your tasks, that happens. Right. If I was a bit quicker, I could have gotten that, but yeah. I think I went a little bit trigger happy there with the Pokeball throwing, but I could probably toss out some of the Pokemon I don't need. Let's see. That's got great stat. You know what? Anything that's okay or below, I'll just toss out. That's good. This one's great. Yeah, I'll toss that. And it says good, but I want better than that. Great stats. Checking the stats on these two. Gives a lot of high quality berries. Sounds pretty good if I can get that then. How many balls do I have left? 130? Yeah, I got plenty. Right, so they said that the dimensions change when you go from day to night or night to day, so let me just look for a bench real quick so we can change that. Should be one here. Yeah, there is. I think I'll give that one a try. Oh hey, look, it's this one place where I found like fucking 50 female shiny Pikachu. So I think if I complete all my quests on this one, I'll have reached the 7,000 point milestone. Yeah, it looks like I'm on track for that. Use the catch window? What does that mean? Okay, there's the new Pokemon. Crap. Catch window is the period of time you catch a Pokemon after you KO it. Oh, that's what it means. Okay. How am I missing? There. Catch Pokemon undetected. What do you mean? Ugh. No. Yeah, I'm not getting that done in time. Just gonna capture what I can and then just delete the ones I don't need. At least I got the research done. Right, so I imagine once I reach that number, story progression's gonna happen next. Fine work out there. You have accumulated enough points to advance our research. You have our gratitude. Please come to Mr. Corbu's office so we can discuss our next steps. We'll see you here soon. Great stats. Oh, that's a great stats. So let's see how much of the Pokédex I've done so far. Okay, there's at least 108 Pokemon in this expansion. There's probably more beyond that. I imagine Rayquaza would be like one of the last few ones you'll see, considering we saw a picture of that. Usually put all the legendaries at the bottom. Mr. Mime still hasn't got to 32 yet. Hey, you two. Kirby just called me in when I thought I was all done. When I was done helping people out for the day. Good, you're both here. Alright, Vinny, tell us what you learned, would you? Certainly. Certainly. Thanks to Melee's investigation, we have asserted the following. First, there is a possibility that hyperspace Lumiose could affect the real Lumiose. To be more specific, Pokemon observed in hyperspace might eventually reach this world as well. Guess this city's a tourist attraction even for Pokemon. Our second finding is that certain areas within hyperspace Lumiose appear to contain certain Pokemon at the risk of Mega Evolution. Rogue Mega Evolution, rather. Rogue Mega Evolution? That's not good. The Pokemon in hyperspace Lumiose are bizarrely tough enough already. If they Rogue Mega Evolve, they might be too much for even me and Melee alone. You got that right. These hyperspace Pokemon are hyper strong. The problem is, hyperspace Lumiose apparently gets unstable if too many folks head inside together. 4 people at once seems to be the point where things start to go sideways, so 3's the limit. Which gives me an idea. What if we sent you in with a trainer good enough to cover for both Lida and Naveen? Someone on our level? Well, the ZA Royale's top 2 trainers, so they'd have to be really strong. There's a perfect trainer waiting in the wings. What if it's fucking Zack, like Lizzie Eternal? Is it you? Ha, I'd be up for it, but you couldn't afford my services. There's a perfect trainer waiting in the wings. Grisham? Ah, Grisham. He's tricky, very strong, but you can never quite tell what he's thinking. Ivor's very strong. You've got a point, but you know full well getting him to understand the situation would be a pain. Jacante? If anything, I think we'd better off keeping her quarantined in one of our Jacante zones. Canary? As if she'd just mess around starting to livestream a reaction video or something. Yeah. Enough guessing. Let me introduce you to your new partner. Hey there, you must be Melee. Oh, hello, new face. I'm Karina, the successor to the line of Mega Evolution Gurus. Is this a character from X and Y? I don't remember this. And I want to test your skills right here, right now. Feel free to use my battle cord. It has the honour of hosting many a ferocious showdown. She is from X and Y. Alright, that's cool. She gave you a Mega Ring in it. She's also a gym leader. Okay. Yeah, I don't remember much about X and Y. So I hear you're the trainer who Zygarde chose to Mega Evolve to save Lumiose. I want to see your skills for myself. And what better way than through a Pokemon battle? I've got one special request, if you'll humour me. I want you to show me what Mega Evolution means for you and your Pokemon. So with that... let's roll! I do not remember this character at all. Successor, Corina. Whoa, that throwing animation. Yeah, she is pumped. Isn't this the X and Y gym battle music? Oh shit, she's already doing it. Or was she? Sorry, it faded out as if she was going to Mega Evolve. I'm going to do this anyway. Alucha. Ooh, Surfetched. Mega Evolution. Right, well this will be my first time seeing Mega Lucario outside of that one online fight I did. Is this X or Y? Because I know there's like two different versions. Up. Oh, this is Z? Okay. Ooh. Wait, what do you mean I missed? What? There's Standard and then there's Z for Lucario. All Z forms are exclusive to this game. Interesting. You are something special. I'm glad I saw your Mega Evolution. It showed me who you are, but kinda straightforward. Mega Evolution brings out a Pokemon's latent strength. But too much power can take its toll on a Pokemon. The most obvious example of that has got to be Rogue Mega Evolution. As the Mega Evolution successor, I want to help you two. Let's save these poor Pokemon from having to suffer Rogue Mega Evolution. See how good she is? With Karina on your team, you'll be all set. Thanks for recruiting her, Corbu. You three were probably fated to meet sooner or later. Just happened to be me who caused it. One last thing. Vinny and I discussed your survey work, and we've got one more request. Whenever you encounter a Rogue Mega Evolved Pokemon in hyperspace, catch it. Vinny also mentioned you want to go and gather any hyperspace berries that you may come across. Should have figured you'd be ahead of the game. Hyperspace berries are what they call the special berries found in Hyperspace Lumiose. If you give Hoopa donuts made with lots of hyperspace berries, it should power you up enough to go toe-to-toe with the rogue Pokemon. I just so happen to have a couple of such berries on me, so yeah, take one. Wait, where did you get them from? You've not been to hyperspace yet. Unless he has. And what about me? What should I be doing? Looks like there's a distortion in Rogue Sector 1. It's got all signs of the Rogue Mega Evolution. We could enter Hyperspace Lumiose from there. Roger that, I'll see you in Rogue Sector 1. There. There you have it, kids. You know what to do. Alright then. Add one more to the Pokédex. There we go. We have Ash's dad now. Yeah, for people that have, like, it's cool that it's going to be easy to get shiny charms for people that haven't done it yet, but for people that have completed it, this seems kind of redundant. Let's see... Number 9, Cubone, the lonely Pokemon ground type. This Pokemon lost its mother after its birth. It wears her skull, never revealing its true face. 25, Sandygast, Sand Heap Pokemon, Ghost and Ground type. Grudges of the Dead have possessed a mound of sand and became a Pokemon. Sandygast is fond of the shovel on its head. 92, Gulpin, the stomach Pokemon, Poison type. Its stomach makes up most of its body. Its powerful gastric juices quickly digest anything it swallows. 108, Mime Jr., Mime Pokemon, Psychic and Fairy type. Mime Jr. is a gifted mimic. When it startles an opponent with its skills, it feels so delighted that it forgets to keep up its act. Are Kirby's and Gulpins related? Maybe. I mean, they do like to eat things. Can Gulpins, like, defeat Eldritch Abominations and, like, God Monsters? Number 109, Mr. Mime. Barrier Pokemon, Psychic and Fairy type. It uses a mysterious power that emanates from its fingers to solidify the air around it into invisible walls. Right, before we go to Rogue District 1 or whatever it was called, I'm gonna go see what Pokemon are here. Oh, it's inside the Wild Zone, I think. Yeah, it's the other side. There it is. You haven't seen one of these inside a Wild Zone yet. Yeah, I'm aware of that. Oh, it's a Squawkabilly. From Scarlet and Violet, I think. Oh yeah, there's like different forms of these guys, right? There we go. Right, now for floating Pokeballs. I should also pick up the items along the way because they could be Gimme-Go coins or Hyper Berries. Oh fuck. Right, now to find the bonus. There it is. Give me that shit. Ooh. Yeah, you get a bunch of berries for doing that. Why couldn't I lock onto you? Dude, I was holding the lock-on button several times there, and it wouldn't lock on until I got really close to them. Wait a minute. Okay, it's here. I only caught 3 Squawkabillies. I think. Wait, no. Hang on a second. My thing needs organizing here. Bear with me. There you are. Six, 7, and 9. Yeah, sorry, I didn't. I forgot to change my box back to where it was. Let's see. Okay. Good stats. Great stats. Alright. Actually, wait a minute. Are these all white, or did I not get a green one? Yeah, I only got white ones. Okay. Also, I keep calling it Rogue, but I know it's supposed to be Rouge, as in red. That I look at the world and I just think of, like, you know, Rogueport from, like, you know, Paper Mario. Haven't seen a flying type Pokemon yet. Shit. I was hoping I could have done... I was trying to do like a movement tech there, but I don't think it works on that ledge. Oh, there's another Pokeball. I do like this hyper dimension like music that plays here. And there should be a flying type Pokemon up on the roofs, I imagine. Right, got about a minute left. Fuck. Oh. That was a complete waste of my time. Oh, Wimpod. I want one. Lock on to the right one. No. Ah. Did I get one there? No. Shit. I want Wimpod. Those things are cool. You turn into Glycopod, which is like a really strong bug type. Yeah, I'll have to come back for that. Let me do that side quest since it's right there. And then I'll go do the next story beat. Right, what do you want? Could have used the netball. I only had like 5 seconds. I didn't have time to think about it. Hello, kind trainer. I'm Trice. I work for the postal service here in Limios. This Pokemon Mime Jr. is here to help us collect the mail for our customers. Mom! But I've got one minor concern. You see, this will be Mime Jr.'s first time going out solo. Thought about trying to follow along to keep an eye on things, but I'd be spotted in no time. That's why I'd like to ask you for your assistance. Please look after Mime Jr.'s first big job for me. Alright. Sure, I'll help you. Jawan Sector 6. So basically stay 2 or 3 call lengths behind it, I think. Am I supposed to get close to it? Oh, I see, there's a fight up ahead. Not the best Pokemon for this. Fairly interesting idea for a side quest. Like, I did all the side quests in the vanilla game, and most of them are just like, oh, battle me. But every now and again you get something unique. Oh, we reached our destination. This is kind of reusing the side quest to take Slurpuff to the cafe. It's kind of like that, yeah. $50 heal balls. Wow, that's a lot. I thought I could claim that. I think I'm ready to take on the thing, the next story thing, which is here. Let me just see, do I need to do anything before I... So I'm just gathering my thoughts. Oops. Yeah, we'll just delete these ones, we don't need them. Hyperspace distortions sure are weird. I kinda wanna poke this thing to see what happens. I bet there'll be a panic if those Quartzico hadn't told everyone that they're looking into him. An overwhelming swell of mega power has been detected within Hyperspace Lumios. A Pokemon inside must be about to Rogue Mega Evolve. Will you enter to Kamets? Right, good thing I made a one-star donut already. Wait, I'm going with you. Oops, sorry. I was so pumped to see what Pokemon's gonna Rogue Mega Evolve, I forgot to tell you. Anyway, now that all three of us are good and ready, Hyperspace Lumios, here we come! I don't know what kind of voice to give her, I don't care. Yeah, I'm just gonna skip that every time, it's the same animation. Oh, it's an Absol. So that Absol's about to Mega Evolve. You know what happens when Absol, when it Mega Evolves? Just a guess on my part, but I kinda figured that would be the case. Both of them were the right answer. Wait, I didn't give you the... Wait, did I get a Mega? I got a thing for him. Hang on. You know, now that I think about it, I didn't fucking give you a Mega Stone either. Fuck, I forgot about that. Hang on. I'll just find them real quick. Starting with you, because I think you have my stone right now. Yeah, you're the one holding it. How do I take the item from you? Ah, okay. Give an item to hold. Nope, that's not it. Did I pass it already? Wait. There it is. You know what I need to do? I can change this alphabetically. Right, there we go. That makes it easier to find what I'm looking for. Right, and then give an item to hold. There you are. Right, well, I don't have the Mega Stone for Raichu yet, but you know, 5 out of 6 ain't bad. The concentration of Mega Power in your vicinity is rising rapidly. Right, let's see how tough these DLC bosses are. Oh, okay, it's a brand new Mega Evolution. Right, that makes sense. Picking up black energy orbs during the battle will pause consumption of Hoopa's donut energy. Interesting. I take it this is part dark type based on what it looks like right now. Ooh, Black Orb. Oh, it's doing something. Alright, halfway through. I've got plenty of energy left on the donut. Interesting that the bosses have a time limit now. If I can squeeze in one more Draco Meteor. Dark and Ghost type. Yeah, I kind of figured it would be at least part dark. Ooh, nice. Ah, we got plenty of time. Level 75, that's not bad. Absolute Z. I think I might put that in my party. Seems like a pretty good, like, Mega Evolution. Whoa, do you always get a Mega Stone after you cam a rogue Pokemon? That must be the Pokemon saying thanks for freeing it from the pain of rogue Mega Evolution. Seeing it happen up close was really something. I could feel the danger, especially since it was extra strong from being in Hyperspace Lumiose. Karina, you said that Mega Absol was Z? Sure was, I was shocked. Aren't you supposed to be this Mega Evolution successor or whatever? Hey, Mega Absol Z was only discovered recently. I didn't think we would run into one right away. Sure. In any case, it's good to know that the three of us can handle pretty much any rogue Mega Evolution. Yeah, Melee and Tawny, you two are fantastic trainers. I'm not surprised Team MZ managed to pull Lumiose out of Crisis Mode. I think I can learn more about the Mega Evolution by helping you with those surveys. And the more I know, the deeper the bonds I can build with my Pokemon. Hey there, good work. Our instructions Our instruments stopped picking up those rogue Mega Evolution readings. Thank you for your help too, Miss Mega Stones. Taking down a rogue Mega Evolved Pokemon alongside the Team MZ crew is pretty big. I guess you really deserve that Mega Evolution Successor title. Your efforts got us more valuable data too. We'll get to work analysing it. Tomorrow we will have more to tell you. For today, hit the bricks and get some rest. Sounds good to me. I could sure use a brick. What's that? Ooh. That's a big golden Pokeball, right? I wonder if a Pokemon's gonna leap out of it. Wanna try hitting it with a move just in case, Melee? The Pokeball contained lots of berries. Hyper Oran Berry. It also contained what seems to be butter? Well, I sure didn't expect to find butter here, but it looks like quality stuff. I'd go as far as to call it nice butter. Oh, I see what they're doing here. So this is like to make your donuts even higher quality. You obtained a pack of nice butter. Yep. I get it now. Right, back to the hotel. Wow, it's been a while since I stepped in here. Pardon me, might you be a guest? This is Karina, Team MZ's latest star helper. Beg your pardon, and thanks for your help. I'm Naveen. I'm Lita, it's good to meet you, Karina. And my name's Ansha. Hoop and I have the honour of lending Team MZ our services. Super thrilled to meet all of you. Like Tawny said, my name's Karina. Now that the introductions are out of the way, we brought back something nice, Ansha. Sure, Melee. Where am I even carrying the butter? Like in my fucking pocket or something? Is there a story behind this butter? It turned up after we cammed the rogue Mega Pokemon in Hyperspace Lumiose. You know, it's weird how nothing there is real, but the Pokemon and the items we find are. Fascinating. If you don't mind, I shall borrow some to produce even more finer donuts. Up. I think now Karina needs a welcome party. I'll get some food going. Oh, let me guess, more croissants and curry? Yeah, curry croissants. Or croissant curries, whatever it was called. Excuse me, Karina? Did you say you've been to Hotel Z before? Sure have. AZ and I went way back. Once he started having trouble battling for himself, I entrusted him with my Lucario to help. Yeah, the Lucario you get at the end of the game. AZ told me how my Lucario helped you cam that first Mega Absol. He seemed happy. Does AZ have something to do with why you came to Lumiose then? Yep, I'm here for two reasons. To pay my respects to AZ's grave and help put a stop to the Rogue Mega Evolution. Getting to try the special curry is a bonus. I had the honour of being sous chef. Ordinarily I treat you to one of my signature donuts, but the dinner took precedence. Well, I can't wait to try one of your donuts soon, Ansha. So now that I've got to meet everyone in Team MZ, I've got a big favour to ask of you. Which is to, please let me stay here with all of you while we get this mission done. No objections here, that'll make it easier for us to coordinate. I'll set you up with a room once dinner is done. Oh, has someone already taken room 301 now? That's my room. Oh wait, I thought 301 was where I was. So it was that one room that was locked at the start of the game. I forgot about that, to be honest. Yep, that one's mine. Looking forward to being hotel mates with you all. So what, did she just keep the key to that and just fucking leave with it? Hey AZ, I made it back. I know I was too late to stop things from going wrong with the tower, but this time I'll help however I can. We can't let those poor Pokemon in Hyperspace Lumiose keep Rogue Mega evolving. I'll handle... No, I won't just handle them. I'll save them from any more suffering. I like how this still pops up even though we're just not focusing on that anymore. Alright, well that was cool. So now it's just back to the grind again. Do more research until the next boss shows up. Yeah, that old room of mine is the best. Felt like AZ was still here, welcoming me back. The hotel where I reside is so decadent I can never quite feel relaxed there. Oh, is that the one that Jacanti's in? I'm not surprised you got set up in such a plush spot. You came from one fancy family, Ansha. It seems that way. Both our coat and our apron are bespoke, if I'm not mistaken. You know, all this craziness, I forgot to ask. Is it really okay for you to hang out here with all of us this time, Ansha? Of course, my donut shop is here after all. Well, sure, but I think Lida's still got a point. Don't you need to let the whole folks back at your hotel know that your donut shop about your donut shop and everything? Not to worry, I've been returning to my hotel at bedtime. Who's this? A customer? Welcome. Oh, it's a... Fuck, I forgot her name. Yeah, Gwen. What do your senses tell you, Chandelure? A donut shop? I'd better report back. Target acquired in Hotel Z. Can we help you with something, Gwen? Not another word, fake kinetic. Team MZ! Looks like we've got some strong trainers here. You gonna battle her? Should we both battle them? No, Karina, wait, don't provoke her. I'm not here to battle, I've got some serious business. No, no battles, no rooms. Alright, Labani, we hear you. Perhaps we could discuss this a little more calmly? Cam! There's no time for Cam! At this rate, I'm risking the wealth of Gigante, and it's not gonna be pretty! I think you'll be able to explain the situation better if you take a deep breath. Okay. Lady Giganto has a close friend whom she deeply respects and admires. The daughter of that friend has been staying at Hotel Rashashish. I was tasked with acting both as the bodyguard and the babysitter during her stay, but now she's gone. Oh, okay, yeah, that makes sense. Miss Ansha! Where are you? Here, like I said. Our mission is complete. I'm leaving now. Oh, no, you're not! I've been so worried about Miss Ansha and what Lady Gigante might do to punish my oversight. Now I'm so stressed I can't even see straight. I need a Pokemon battle to calm down, but I can't win on my own with my blood pounding like this. I don't see what you expect me to do about it. Come on, 2 on 2, us versus them. I need you on my team so that I don't go off the rails. Melee, pick a teammate. Me and Gwen are gonna team up this one time or whatever. You're irritating me in a somewhat Irish way. I'll be playing along if I get to trounce the fake kinetic. No, I'm being dragged into the... why? Come on, Naveen, you want to help Labani settle down, right? Go get him. Fine, I'll see you outside. I've heard worse excuses to the battle, but this is still up there with some of the worst. Now that you've got that Absolute Z, I've got an important tip for you, Melee. Mega Evolved Pokemon classified with Z have special characteristics. Yeah, the part with like the 2 people fighting over the butter was a bit more nonsensical. These Pokemon need less time to fire off moves, but quickly burn through Mega Power in exchange. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. So I don't want to like just, you know, front load my entire team with Z's. I've got to like balance it a bit. Did I... Hold on. Shit, where was it? There you are. Really got to make sure I have my box set correctly in advance, but yeah. What is the name of... It was like... hyperspace, I think. Oh, I don't have enough space for that, hang on. Close enough. Just so I can put them in this dedicated box. Right, let's see. Let me quickly do some organizing here. I got a bunch of XL candies. There we go. Why did I get targeted simply for being a fan of Canary? Let's go! Are we doing this? You know what I should have done with Labani is a bit... I should have done like a really thick Scottish accent whenever she gets pissed off or angry. Or like riled up. Like when I shout with her, like you can really hear my Scottish coming through. I'm going to win! So I can leave and get some peace! Yeah, something like that. Alright, here we go. Time for another 2-on-2 team battle. Alright, let's try out the Z. Or the other one. There you are. Shadow's team. Man, their attack speed is super fast. Just fucking one-shotted. There we go. I need to look at their moveset. I haven't really changed it since I got it. The team battles are kind of interesting in the fact that you've got like 2 Mega Evolved Pokemon to deal with rather than just the one. Having another trainer by your side makes it much easier to keep a cool head in battle. But we still lost. My apologies, Gwen. I'll take full responsibility. I'm happy we got to team up with someone other than Ivor. Now back to the matter at hand. I came here because I need to find Miss Ansha. As I said, Lady Giganti cares a great deal for her. If something were to happen to Miss Ansha, I'd shudder to think of the consequences. I don't care what happens to me. Well, no, I do care what happens to me. But I care more about my duty as her bodyguard. So Ancha's been here the entire time. Gwen tried to tell you. Hello. Wah! I told you. Uh-oh, got it. Gwen feels like the better detective in this city. Yeah. My blood must have been really pounding in my head. Well, what matters is that Miss Ancha is safe. Thank goodness for that. At least I can rest easy knowing that she's in the capable hands of Team MZ. Will Gigante be alright with that, do you think? That is the question. I'm sure Lady Gigante would prefer to have Miss Ancha at Hotel Rich... How do you even say this? Richesheim? I don't know, it's a fucking weird word. I'm not going to say that word anymore. But Lady Gigante can be quite overprotective, and I'm sure Miss Ancha would feel very cooped up. I cannot abandon my donuts. I've got to keep working on them. My dream depends on it. Very well then. Miss Ancha, feel free to remain here. If anyone asks, I'll tell them you're still in your room at the hotel. However, I must insist that this matter must be kept secret from Lady Gigante. If she finds out, it'll be your heads on the chopping block, Team MZ. I'll take my leave, best of luck, and work hard on your donuts craft, Miss Ancha. Time to head back. I'm impressed, Labani. That was very considerate of you. You're too easily impressed. We're not like Ivor, you know. We're not all like Ivor, you know. Again, I wish this game had voice acting. It would certainly save me the legwork, or in this case, the lung work, of like just manually reading this shit. We'd better not let Gigante find out about this, or she'll shut Ancha in the Gigante zone. Oh, don't remind me of that fucking bullshit. Right, time to make more donuts, I imagine. Melee. I need you, that team leader of yours and Miss Megastone to come to my office. I'm gonna make some donuts first before I do that. Ah, okay, so you can add more every time. Okay, so let's see. Got a bunch of hyperspace berries now. Right, I think I'll save this for when I get to the level 2 fight. An Oran Curry Donut. Level 20 plus. Interesting. I'll make some 1-star donuts. Rainbow. Protective Asper Rainbow Donut. A donut of indescribable flavour thanks to the varied ingredients including asperberry. Reduces damage from a single move type by a little. Interesting. Alright then. Right, I think that will do it for now. Right, let's go talk to Corbu. I need to... I've got, like, stuff I need to move. Hang on a second. Just gonna toss that Raichu there for a second. I was wondering where the green ones disappeared to. I see what happened now. Some of the stuff went in here. What else did I capture? Yeah, you. Anything else? No, I think that was a... Okay, so... I did capture a couple green ones. I wasn't hallucinating that. That one's got great stats. Now, get that Raichu. It was this one, right? Wait. No, there you are. I am bad at box organizing. There's a reason I do this shit off the stream. There you are, my busy crew. Sorry to make you haul yourselves here every time we need to have a meeting. Afraid we can't really help it, though. Folks seem to get spooked whenever they see me and Philip roaming the streets. Hello calls wear me down, don't you know? They don't have the warmth of face-to-face chat. Anyway, down to business. Our research into hyperspace Lumios is coming along very nice, thanks to you all. We're still in the dark when it comes to that distortion hanging out at the tower. Hyperspace Rogue Mega Arena. But, well, we managed to stumble onto a rather troubling discovery. Seems more of these pockets of hyperspace are appearing as time goes on, and they're beginning to affect our world too. We've started getting reports that Pokémon from Hyperspace Lumios have been showing up here in regular Space Lumios. If we're talking worst case scenario, Hyperspace Lumios could eventually swallow the whole city. You've seen Lumios in Crisis once already. You sure you want to be so dismissive of this? Luckily, it's not all bad news. Thanks to your research, we can now detect hyperspace distortions that we couldn't have before. Be warned, however, that parts of hyperspace Lumios beyond these distortions likely hold even more stronger Pokémon. Bring them! With the three of us working together, we can handle anything. Let's go scour different parts of hyperspace Lumios for berries and other ingredients. We've got to order up plenty of donuts from Chef Hansha. Alright. These ought to be some help with your research. 20 Ultra Balls. Alright. Sounds like you know what to do. Get to it. Alright, let's see what we got. I think... I'm not sure what one that is. Ooh, that's a Galarian Meowth. I think that's far-fetched. Okay, that'll be the next... Yeah, there's a boss there. I'll do that later. Ooh, Torchic. So we've got some new starters, it seems like. Yeah, I'm gonna go for that one. Yeah, it's in there, right. There's also a side mission in that rift. I'll do some more side... I'll also do some more side quests as well in between these. But I'm mostly going to be focusing on going into these like rifts to get new Pokemon. There's a 2-star thing. I'm going to use a 1-star donut for this. 4 minutes, 7 seconds. Oh, we're in the sewers this time. Interesting. Damn it. I don't know if one of those was undetected. It was. You gonna turn around, dude? There we go. Namo. Now let's go look for that Torchic. got a high capture resistance. There we go, got one Torchic. Yeah, it's not gonna work. I'm just gonna spend the last 30 seconds picking up resources. Come on, Dragonite. Dragonite! I was hoping he would have teleported right to me because sometimes Pokemon do that, but now he had to fucking waddle his fat ass over here and waste my time. Oh, I did get a Torchic. Right, let's trim the fat here. Good stats for 3 of them. Just compare some of these stats here. Look about the same. That one seems like an improvement. Alright. Good stats, okay stats. Great stats. They're all great stats. I think I'm going to keep the one with the pretty good attack. Okay. Let's do another side quest. I'll do this one. The Squawkabilly! Up on the riffs! Oh, he's squabbling! It's maddening! Oh yeah, okay, we're starting to see the Lumios, the Hyperspace Lumios Pokemon appearing in regular Lumios. I mean, I'd like to get the other two colours, yellow and what was the other one? Blue? Challenge the Squawkabilly to a battle on the rooftop. Alright. Sounds simple enough. Yep, they're all up there. Oh, I can't walk onto them. I think that's intentional. Provoke a battle. I like that's what it said. What generation are these guys again? Is this Gen 9? I think I vaguely remember seeing these things in Scarlet and Violet. Right, well, I've got an opportunity to catch the other two. Oh, can I not capture them? Yeah, I don't think they're getting non-angry. Yeah, okay. It's one of those kind of fights. I'm sure there's plenty of opportunity to get the other two colours later. You know, one of my favourite things about video games is when you hear the exact same sound effect played like 5 times on the exact frame, and because it's like playing the same sound, overlapping the same sound, it like sounds super fucking loud. Darn Squawkabilly. You got rid of him. Thanks so much. Ugh. Don't look and wave at me like that, please. Swagger. I think that's a new TM for this game. We need to change the moveset. I assume if I'm to go up there, I'm going to see more Squawkabillies. Like, I think that's just a spot where they can spawn now. I'll see more fletchlings. I'm sure if I was to go around the rooftops a little bit, I would see more Squawkabillies. Alright, let's see, what do I want to do next? I think I'm going to get the Galarian Meowth. Oh yeah, I should probably buy more Ultra Balls. Oops. Wait. Okay, normally when you heal a Pokemon and then you try to heal again, don't they normally tell you, oh, they're already healed? Why did she let me do it twice? Anyway. Oops. Shopping, buy. You know what? Give me 10,000 Krusty Burgers! I was over by 9. Okay. I can math. I just cannot math very well. Right, let's try to get a Galarian Meowth in. Right, that's that done. That didn't do as much damage as I thought it would. Alright, all missions done. Right, now to look for that Galarian Meowth. And the Pokeball. There they are. Yeah, I like the design of these Meowths. Right, now to look for that golden Pokeball, and then I'm pretty much done here. So destroying those floating Pokeballs still gets you some good stuff. Like, it gives you, like, Excel and L candies sometimes. Oh, right. You're forgetting that's a thing. No idea what that gold Pokeball is, I haven't seen it. Alright, well that was a good expedition. Got a few things that I wanted. Yeah, I was on the roof and then I saw a Galarian Meowth, that's why I went back down to 4 level. Guess we could do that one next. Just quickly organize shit here. Right, any of you guys good? That one's great stats. There's one above great stats, isn't it? Like amazing stats, I think. But yeah, let's get rid of you guys. Okay stats, good stats, okay stats. Let me look at your stats real quick. Alright. I think I'm good on that. Right, I think next up I'm gonna tackle this. That one seems to be inside a wild zone, actually. I'm surprised I haven't run into a shiny yet since I got the shiny charm. I'm sure I'm going to see at least one before the end of today's session. I'm going to play this for like another... Let's see, how long have I been streaming for? I think I've got like another hour and a half in me before I end today's session. That is a sound effect. Oh, it's a Chingling. That's what that is. Why are you stuck in the ground? The fuck? Why can't I walk onto you? Okay, this one's just broken. Can't seem to do anything with it. Ooh, Abra. Alright. I just need to find 2 more Pokeballs. There's one. Oh, that thing got unstuck. There we go. Raichu? Raichu? Raichu, for fuck's sake! Okay. Ooh, I see a way up to the roofs. I've got 45 seconds to find the golden Pokeball. Oh, there it is. Alright, anything after that is a bonus. Let's go get some more Pokeballs. Yeah, I do like the DLC. Like, this is fun. I'm enjoying this. Again, utilizing the best elements of a Legends game. The capturing and, like, resource management or, like, resource gathering. Right, let's see what we got. I've yet to see a shiny encounter yet in this DLC, but I think that will happen at some point. Okay, stats. Great stats. Right, let's trim the fat here. Not you. Good stats. What were you? Great stats, okay. Good stats, good stats. Yeah, I want to prioritize, like, the better stat Pokemon. Oh, I've got 999 Mega Shards. I wonder if the Quartico shop is updated to, like, add new stuff to it. Nah, it seems like it's still all the same stuff as before. Would have been nice if they had, like, XL candies for sale when you get the DLC, but nah, this is still the most you can get. I'm gonna do something less funny. Right, now I can buy one more L candy. Alright, that'll do me for a while. So I think one more research, and then we should be good on to do the next thing. Gonna try the rift with the question mark. Am I able to go there right now? Like, wait, which one? What? Oh, you mean this? Huh, okay, so that's what you're talking about. I didn't even notice that. Yeah, I could do that right now then. Why not? Wait a minute. I am going the wrong way. You know, it'd be faster if I just do this. Sorry, I got turned around there. No flavor power. That's funny. We'll use a 1-star donut. I think I might be able to cover it with that. Saving the 2-star for the next boss fight. Oh, someone else besides us is in here. Two Rogue Mega Evolved Pokemon are fighting. It's a Rogue Mega Showdown. Oh. A bomb and a crab, or whatever this thing's called. This one is difficult. Crabominable, that's the name. I'll give it a try. May have to come back later if it seems tough right now, but I'll give it a shot. Ooh, new music. Whoa. Yeah, I can see this being problematic. Oh, it didn't even give me a chance to Mega Evolve. Fuck you. Uh-oh. Nah! Can't get one in. Yeah, this seems like a lost cause, I can already tell. Attack him. Yeah, I'd like to abandon the mission, please. Is there like a way to just quit, other than killing yourself? Fine then, just kill everyone. Do you get punished for dying, by the way? The donut? Oh, okay, well that's fine, I guess. I only used the 1-star donut, I didn't waste the 2-star. So what I'm getting from this is basically if you see a side quest inside a dimension, don't tackle it until you're fully prepared. Which means if I see a new one, I might wait a while before I'm like good and ready for it. Yeah, this whole place does seem empty. Yeah, let me just go exit then. If I remember where it was, I think I know where it was. Oh, this is the dojo, I think. Oh. Yeah, we'll come back to that one later. I'm not ready for it yet. I think I'll do one more elsewhere then. Let's see. Don't know if I can do this at the moment. Again, it's a 2-star, so it might be too much for me. Ooh, I think that's Combuskin. Excuse me. back in the sewers again. Oh, it's far-fetched. And it's like, not the Galarian one, it's like the regular Cantonian one. Crap. Alright. Not gonna waste any time, I'd like to get at least one far-fetched. Come on. Not getting a lot of research done, I know. I hate you. Only two? Fuck. Oh, I got it. Nice. Yeah, this one wasn't good for research. I was just like hyper-focusing on the far-fetched. I got an alpha far-fetched, so that counts for something, right? I'll keep both of them. One regular, one alpha. I forgot to put you over here. I'm glad that when you leave the dimension, you don't need to heal up, like you're already just automatically recovered. Let's see, I'm gonna go to nighttime. See what we can find there. I think this is that ghost dog from Sword and Shield. Forgot what it's called. I just vaguely remember what it looks like. Ooh, Zangoose. Kinda want that. Minutes, 10 seconds. Yeah, should be enough time. Wait, this isn't... Wait, this isn't the one that I wanted. It's that one. Apparently it's on the roof. Just so you know, chat, I will not be doing any online battles today, and the reason I'm doing that is that I'm still quite early into the DLC, and I don't want to get spoiled on like potential Pokemon that this DLC has. That includes the legendaries, because knowing people who play this game, they probably have like all the legendaries at the end of the DLC already, and are using them online. So yeah, I would much rather not get spoiled on that shit right now. Oh, it must be there. But yeah, part of the fun is like discovering what Pokemon are in the game, so I just want to like, experience that for myself. Right, let's see if I can get Zangoose and finish up my research. Back in the sewers, I see. Oh, the Zangoose are right there. Okay, I don't think Quick Balls are going to work on these guys. Alright, we're done with the survey. Damn it. You want to walk onto that other one, please? Thank you. Right, let's look for the golden Pokeball. There you are. Right, anything else beyond that is a bonus. I'd say that was a pretty successful expedition. Zangoose is a pretty cool Gen 3 Pokemon. Rampant Mega Power detected. I'm just comparing the stats, 1 sec. Just kind of weighing my options here. I'd say this one has better stats overall. I think I'm going to do a side quest or two before we continue. Let's give that one a try. I hope you guys are enjoying watching me do the DLC for this game. I am glad to see that there's more content for this game. Like, the pessimistic people will be like, oh, this is just content they carved out to sell back to you, and... I mean, maybe. I mean, the game was probably finished like months ago, and this was just something they were working on top of that. It was still kind of weird, though, that before the game came out, they announced the DLC, but I guess they were just that far ahead of schedule. In fact, this DLC wasn't even supposed to come out until February. But then, like, a few weeks ago, they were like, okay, we're pushing this up to December. Like, it's already complete. Either way, it's a fun little, you know, additional bit of content that, like, diversifies the overall, like, gameplay. But yeah, it's just my thoughts on it so far. It's still quite early, but I'm liking it. Again, it definitely plays to the strengths of the Legends style of gameplay. I am an amateur, you see, a writer of great novels. Oh, auteur, sorry, not amateur. That's the opposite of a great writer. Not that my talent is appreciated by the masses. But I've got just the idea for my next manuscript. The only element I lack is the dramatis personae. A famed trainer like you could round out my career. Sorry, I kind of had a stroke there while reading that. A famed trainer like you could round out my cast and provide the inspiration I've been looking for. I have an idea for the Pokémon my tale shall require. Could you assemble them for me? You must have a ground-type Pokémon. Next, a Pokémon that knows Flamethrower. Finally, a Pokémon bearing a Megastone. Who's your ground-type Pokémon? Wait, Raichu's not a ground-type. I'm not going to read this. I will read it, just not going to physically read the words. Although I guess I'll read this part, because this seems pseudo-important. Our tale begins deep in the wilds of the Kalos region. There, in a forest replete with nature's majesty, a Pokemon called Zygarde had a thought. I wish that I could Mega Evolve. I mean, he did at the fucking end of the game. I guess you weren't there for that. And so our hero journeys forth in search of a Megastone, trainer by Melee with the noob. This is why I don't read. Why I don't physically read, because I'm fucking ass at it. They arrive at the Tower of Mastery where they meet Dragonites, bearing the very same Megastone they sought, no less. Defeat me in a true battle, the foe declares, and I shall allow you to take this Megastone with you. Accepting the challenge, Zygarde sends out Melee to do battle. Just then, another rival for the stone swoops in out of nowhere. Charizard unleashes the flamethrower in a bid to claim the Megastone for itself. Melee leaps in front of Zygarde to protect it from the flamethrower. Then hurls both Charizard and Dragonite to the Sea Spirit's den in Kalos' merciless sea. Okay. Tawny, the mysterious and mighty figure who governs all Mega Evolution, saw everything. She recognizes and rewards Melee, granting him a Mega Evolution of his own. Yes, it is the first ever human Mega Evolution. This is starting to sound like a fucking, like, something off of a fanfiction.net. Witnessing the miraculous sight, Zygarde's faith in the power of the Mega Evolution is affirmed. Inspired Zygarde vows anew to the Mega Stone of its own. Yes, it is his very own Zygardeite stone. Maybe, yeah, I think he is that mature. I guess I wasn't wrong the first time. You know who this guy reminds me of? Oh fuck, what was his name? It was like that one episode of the Kanto series of Pokemon where they make a fucking Pokemon movie. And they get this like fucking hackneyed like director to like basically recreate Romeo and Juliet with a Psyduck. What was his name? I think it was like a parody of like Steven Spielberg. It's basically just that guy. Sure. That was a fucking bizarre episode. $50 muscle feathers. Yeah, that was a weird side quest. Right, I think I'm gonna do the boss fight now. Let's see, where was it? It was over here. I think his name was something like Steven Spielberg. I could be wrong, but it was something. It was basically just take the name Steven Spielberg and like change it up a bit to make it sound dumb. Oh, I think it's up there. But yeah, just the that whole fucking episode was weird. It was funny, but it was weird. And there was like this one scene where they had like tryouts for the Pokemon to like basically be a part of the movie, and it ends up like Psyduck ends up getting the part. Give me a second to remember how I even get up there. Okay, I think maybe over there we'll do it. The Pokemon anime was best when it was weird. I lost interest when it started to take itself too seriously. Yeah, the Pokemon anime was fun for a while, and then eventually it starts to like change things up a bit. I mean, sometimes it's fine when it's serious, but as long as that's not the general focus, it's better as a, you know, a comedy slapstick, in my opinion. But I did notice once they got to, I think, Gen 3, they started to like incorporate more of like narrative stuff in it, like stuff with like the villain teams, like the, you know, like Team Aqua and Team Magma. Trying to figure out if I can. I think I can make that. Yeah, I can make that. Looks like there's a Pokemon in danger of Rogue Mega evolving through here. Five minutes, 22 seconds. Oh, it's a... What's this one? Staraptor? Staraptor becomes a flying and fighting type Pokemon once it evolves. Well, I've got a Raichu, but they cannot Mega Evolve yet. However, you can learn Thunder. I think Charizard can learn it as well, actually. Maybe not, actually. I mean, you can learn Thunder Punch, but not really gonna deliver the same... Oh wait, that was... okay. No, never mind. I was in the right tab. You know, I just realised I haven't un-Mega Evolved him. Can you learn Thunder? Yes, you can. I think the legendaries are best restricted for the movies to maintain everyday normalcy during the main show. You know, one of the biggest rip-offs Pokemon has ever done with, like, you know, the anime? Have you ever seen the Pokemon Black and White movies? There's, like, 2 movies that came out at the exact same time, and both movies are exactly identical to each other. The only difference is they changed out which legendary was in the movie. Everything else about it was, like, pretty much the same. Like, when it first happened, I was like, oh man, 2 movies, I can't wait to watch both of them. And then I watched the first one with, like, I forget, Reshiram, I think was the first one I watched. When I went to Zekrom and I'm like, wait a minute, this is the same thing. Yeah, when I was younger, I thought they were 2 different movies. Oh boy. Yeah. You know what's another anomaly with the Pokemon movies? When they did that, like, CGI remake of the first movie, I'm glad that Thunder has that reach to it. Yeah, the remake was bizarre. One thing I will say about the remake that I fucking loved was that they did, like, in the English dub, they made a reference to, like, a classic Pokemon anime meme, where Brock just, like, mentions them passing about making jelly donuts. But that was kind of funny to me, like, I approved. I definitely clapped when that happened. The weirdest change to that movie they made, though, was, like, one scene which they completely changed for some reason, and I don't know why. It was the scene where they tried to get to the Mewtwo's island, right? And it's like, to get there, Team Rocket helps, like, the good guys by going on a Viking boat thing that they make up. They changed that part to, like, a fucking, like, I don't know, like, sailors and, like, a fucking, like, a swan boat or some shit like that. Like, I didn't get why they changed that. Like, was the whole Viking thing really that culturally offensive? I didn't really see a problem with it. I don't know, it just seemed weird to me. Besides, like, the original movie, another good English dub moment was, like, a fucking joke they make offhanded. Something about, like, the Vikings living in Minnesota. I didn't get it as a kid, but I looked into why Ash says that, and I kind of like the pun, realizing the context behind it. Just a little bit more here. Okay. This should finish him off. There we go. Alright, I guess that's just scripted regardless of which ball you use. I mean, when am I going to get to use my luxury balls otherwise? Stir appetite. Stir appetite. Oh yeah, one thing I should be doing with my inventory. Let me see if I can find where the Gimmigo coins are, because I should put them up into my favourites. Yeah, here they are. Also the bottle caps and stuff, but... yeah, let's do that. That way, if I want to see how many of those I've got so far, I think, if I recall from Scarlet and Violet, I think you need like 999 Gimmigo coins to like evolve Gimmigo. So this could take a while before I get there. I imagine as I get further into the DLC campaign, I'll get more coins more easily. Alright, better butter. Better butter. So wait, are they just going through all the Pokeball archetypes? So it's going to be Great Butter, then Ultra Butter, then what after that? Like Master Butter? I mean, better Master Butter than the Master Baiter. We're back! Right, time to celebrate with more curry croissants. Oh, by the way, chat, just a heads up, tomorrow I think there's a good chance tomorrow I will not be playing any video games. Instead, I will be streaming the Game Awards. If I have time and energy, I might do something either before or after it, but the Game Awards goes on for like, I think 3 hours or something, 3 to 4 hours. So I think I'm just going to be focusing all my energy into that tomorrow. But yeah, just wanted to give you the heads up. I'll be tuning in for that because there might be some good game announcements there. That's the only reason I'm going to check that out. I need to check what time that is again. I'll look at it after... I'll look into the time after this. But I will be streaming... Wait a minute. Is it tomorrow or is it the day after? Let me double check my calendar. Yeah, it's tomorrow. Okay, it's tomorrow, guys. But I will stream again on Friday, because on Friday a game comes out that I want to stream. That was a good face there. Why is it when Pokemon, like when the human Pokemon characters, yes, human Pokemon, I mean the humans within the Pokemon games, why is it when they do like an expression, like it's just the most funny thing ever in this game? Like, let me show you some examples. Hang on a second. Let me just pull one up here. Like, I'm talking about shit like this. And... shit like this. And shit like this. Oh wait, that's me. That was when my eyes were half open when the default picture got taken. But yeah, you get the idea. Like, the faces are hilarious. Again, don't feel like physically reading right now, if that's okay with you guys. You know how bad I am at reading. Like, whenever I try to read stuff, I just mentally collapse. I'm not a voice actor, or just someone that's good at physically reading out aloud to the class, but yeah. I want to be good at that shit. You'd think I'd be good at it by now, but nope. Never was, never will. I can almost hear a voice calling faintly from it. Well, that's eerie. Maybe there's a Pokemon on the other side that's trying to tell us something? We'll have to keep surveying to find out, which means we'll need more donut teamwork. Oh! Anyway, you'd better head back to your hotel for the night before Labani blows a gasket. I mean, before Labani gets worried. Well, I guess I better get going! I'm okay. What is happening? I can hear ambience. Way. Stay. Stay away. Okay, that's the real nightmare, chat. Just seeing that message pop up in your dreams. Again, I'm not even focusing on that anymore, and it still does that. I've got over 3 million Pokecoins. I have no need to do the ZA Royale anymore. Plus, I did 1,000 fights and got the shiny charm. It's good that Jet announced that we're looking into the hyperspace distortions and all, but I've got to say, I'm kind of shocked everyone in the city isn't really panicking. What about you, Tawny? Is it really okay you keep blowing off Quartico for this? There's definitely stuff at Quartico I should be doing, but surveying Hyperspace Lumios is more urgent. The whole city's counting on us. That's what's up. I can see why you're Team MZ's leader. Between you, me, and Melee, we can save any Pokemon that Rogue Mega evolves. How noble, to save Pokemon not only of our city, but of Hyper Lumios too. What an amazing bunch Team MZ is. Real kind of you, Ansha. I'm proud to be helping your Hyperspace Lumios survey work along with Miss Corina. There would be no surveys without you two. You're practically Team MZ members yourselves. Fun fact, the dialogue does not change if she doesn't inherit Quartico yet. So if I just completely ignore that and start the DLC, it'll still act as if she's CEO. That's funny. Oh wait, it does change. Okay, never mind. Sorry, I misread that. Again, I'm bad at reading. I'm not good at English, I'm good at Scottish. Completely different language. Actually, fun fact, there is like a language within Scotland. It's called Gaelic. But it's kind of like a dead tongue sort of language. Like, very few people in Scotland actually use it. It's like an extremely small minority of people in the country. Like, I don't know how to speak Gaelic. Alright. Guess we're going to the museum then. Actually, is she? No, she's not here. Okay. One look into the Lumiose Museum and you can tell it's quite remarkable. The buildings were Pokemon trainers, this one would be the champion for sure. Yeah, there was like kind of a funny side quest in here in the vanilla game, which I didn't do it on the stream, I did it off the stream when I was like after I finished doing post-game on stream. Like, basically there was like a bunch of what do you call those bug Pokemon? Spupa? Like, they were just all over the fucking museum. And you had to, like, go around collecting them all. And some of them were, like, placed in funny positions. So yeah, I didn't do that on the stream. That was just something that I did in my own time. That was the last time I came to this museum. Yeah, the one you get has like a unique pattern. I think I put it in the stuff box, or I put it in like one of the other boxes that I had. I didn't like get rid of that one immediately. What a fantastical looking city. Does such a place really exist? It sure does. The gym leader there is pretty mystifying herself. That tree in the painting is supposed to be 1500 years old. Maybe AZ watched it grow up. Hyperspace has the other patterns, it seems. That's interesting, yeah. Another good thing about this DLC is that it makes it easier to encounter, like, you know, some Pokemon from the existing Pokédex en masse. Because when I was, like, grinding for Shiny Pikachu, the best place you could do that was Wild Zone Area 3, but you could only, like, spawn 3 at a time, and it was kind of annoying. Because it was like, you had to check those 3, then you had to, like, basically quick travel to, like, you know, reset those 3 every single time. There wasn't a place where you could find, like, 50 Pikachu, for example, so it was just like, well, not literally 50, but, you know, like, just a whole bunch of them, just, like, in one spot. And then there's places in the game where there's only one Pokemon that spawns, like Eevee. I was able to get a shiny Eevee, but only one time. But yeah, just being able to, like, find hyperdimensions where you can find a whole bunch of, like, one specific Pokemon, it definitely helps for, like, you know, people who want to do shiny hunting and whatnot. But yeah, I'm just gonna give a rain check on, like, physically reading the words right now. I'm just kind of silently taking it in at the moment. But yeah, I'll be ending the stream somewhat soonish, like within the next half hour, I think. Gonna do a little bit more hyperspace exploration. See if I can get some more of my Pokédex filled out. I'm not gonna 100% the Pokédex on the stream, but I might just do that off the stream once I finish the main story. But I'd like to collect as much as I can until then. Oh yeah, these are the Pokeballs they used in Pokemon Legends Arceus. Like, for the... what were those people called? The people who were, like, the first people to capture Pokemon in Sinnoh. I forget what that group was called. The galaxy exploration. Never really took in any of this stuff. Oh yeah, this is like that Arceus thing, the Arceus Shrine. The Temple of Sinnoh. I remember this thing from Legends Arceus. I didn't really look at the exhibits while I was here when I did that, like, Spew Pass side quest. There's a Mega Lucario. Is this location from a previous Pokemon game? I'm not sure about this one. It's from X and Y. Again, X and Y, I did play it when it first came out, but I just don't remember much of it anymore because it's been that long ago. If X and Y ever gets like a remake or something, I might stream that, but at the moment I'm waiting for a fucking black and white remake. Like, where is that Pokemon Company? Can you make that please and make it good? Best we can do is Pokemon Black and White 3. I mean, I'd be fine with that too, to be honest. But yeah, I would love to see like a remake of Black and White. As long as it's, you know, handled with care, unlike the Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl. Alright, we're done here. I take it now Corba's going to tell us about more of the research and whatnot. Yes, after we go to the cafe. Gen 4 remakes were outsourced and the third party handling it were just told whatever Game Freak tells them to do, so no, more or less. Yeah, maybe. Don't do that face, please. Let me just quickly grab something, hang on. Just want to get a picture. If I can find a good picture of the thing I'm looking for, 1 second. Just wanted to do something, but nah, I'm not finding the image I'm looking for, unfortunately. You know what? This one will do. So remember the last time I streamed this game and I made a joke about, like, you know, Hoopa's favourite video game being Halo because, you know, Ring? Well, do you want to know what their favourite snack is? It is this. This is a UK. This is like a UK snack, by the way. It's basically corn chips, but it's like shaped like hoops. Very delicious, by the way. Especially the salt and vinegar ones. Like, those ones are very yummy. You ever notice when you get a choice of an answer, both of them are just basically the same answer? Or sometimes two of them are completely different, but it just gives you the same output anyway, the same outcome? I mean, I'm not expecting, you know, a Pokemon game of all things to have, like, intricate dialogue trees with, like, different outcomes and shit, but, you know, mixing it up every now and again would be nice. Free will is a myth, yep. It certainly is. So we've got some new stuff here. Medium hyperspace battle zone detected. Interesting. Right, let's go talk to Corbu and see what's up. As well as make some more donuts. Gang's all back. I was playing tourist for a change. Oh, it was lovely. What a luxurious way to pass the time. Lucky you. Wish I could have tagged along. You can visit the museum and go to cafes literally anytime you want. You just don't get it, Naveen. I'm pouting. I guess we've got more important things to talk about. Indeed, we're not done derailing the conversation. Or, well done, not derailing the conversation. We have something for you, Ansha. Whatever could it be? Yeah, here, have your better butter, or whatever it was called. Great butter. Oh, it's the apron, okay. Alright, well, I guess she's an honorary member of Team MZ now. Makes sense. Did you hear that? It sounded like it came from the strategy meeting room. We'd better see what it was. Go check that room, Melee. Yeah, leave everything to me then. Sure. Now you guys have fun with that. I'm gonna go gambling. I feel like I was gonna do something before we continued. Never mind. The croissant curry coming alive. What if there was a... what if that was a future Pokemon where it was just a sentient plate of croissant curry? I could see the Pokemon company doing that. He says that like that's a, you know, an unusual occurrence, but we live in the world, like, these guys live in the world where, you know, ghosts are somewhat commonplace. You know, ghost Pokemon. Oh. Then he gets modeled. Oh, it's a Gulpin. Where the fuck did you come from? I like how it's just perfectly balanced on his head. We have learned something big. Alright then. Let's do at least one side quest before we go talk to Corbu. What's this one? Welcome to Introversion, the cafe for those who like communicating. Just maybe not face to face. This coffee, it tastes like it's been laced with salt. Like, a lot of salt. What? Our introversion blend is known for its delicate sweetness and rich aroma. There's no way it could taste salty of all things. Oh, that would explain it. By the way, am I the only one that looks at this and thinks it looks like a Mario mushroom? From this angle? Hang on a second. Yeah, there you go. Brand new Mario mushroom confirmed. So that Pokemon I haven't seen yet. Alright, can't do that one yet. Oh yeah, isn't this that place where I got my first shiny within like 2 hours of the game? There it is. What do you mean I got a shiny here? I just literally mentioned a shiny and there's one right there. Right, add that to the counter. I have found one shiny during this playthrough of the DLC. And it wasn't even a hyperspace Pokemon, it was just a regular one. Right, that's going in the shiny box. Haven't got a shiny Badoo yet, actually. Fucking... that was just funny, the timing of that. I was like, didn't I find a shiny around here? Brrrp! Anyway, back to the task at hand. I need to get over there. Okay, I see how I get over there now. Right, well it says you can try and catch it, so I'm gonna do that. Oh fuck, that's not an Ultra Ball. I got it. Yeah, I forgot I changed to the other ball from that previous fight. Oh man, I don't get to keep that one? My fucking luxury ball. Hang on a second. Yeah, there you go. I guess I get to keep this Pokemon then. Okay. Modest Mint, Rash Mint, Quiet Mint. I forget, what did the mints do in this game? Apparently I've never had a Rash Mint before in this one. Let me just change back to this real quick. There we go. The fuck is going on here? Stop right there. Good, now look down. Change Pokemon nature for the stats. They get a boost and a nerf. Oh, okay then. Didn't know you could change the nature of a Pokemon like that. Who the fuck am I supposed to know? Yeah, I guess I'll have to go over there and look. Which one is the Rouge district again? Is it the top triangle? Centrical. Okay, here's Rouge District. Oh, it's a Pyroar. Yeah, I would have never guessed that. You know, I never noticed that detail that there was manholes that had, like, different Pokemon on them, depending on which quadrant of the city you're in. I guess she's gonna ask me to do the same for the other four. The other three spaces. The theming is determination. Theme in this district is the camaraderie. Blue's theme is modesty, magenta is grace, and Joanne is joviality. I like how the circle perfectly encapsulates the manhole there. That's kind of cool. Nice little detail. Right, I think I'm gonna go continue the story now. I'll be wrapping up very shortly, like maybe 10 minutes or so. I think I've got time for one more hyperdimension exploration. But yeah, let's see what Kirby wants first, and then we'll make donuts. There you are. Let's skip the how do you do's. That distortion above what used to be Prism Tower continues to confound us. All this research and we're still in the dark about whatever that massive thing is. Maybe, but it's not all bad news. After poring over all this data, we have come up with a theory about the hyperspace Lumiose itself. We think hyperspace Lumiose is sort of a big melange of subconscious thoughts. I don't think I get it. It's a little difficult for me to even explain, truth be told. Philip, fill them in. Well, to elaborate on the boss's summary, the degree to which hyperspace Lumiose resembles parts of the city made us suspicious. So we went looking through our survey data to see if we could find a cause for the resemblance. We've come to suspect it's not only Lumiose itself being reflected per se, but rather the memories of it. In other words, the subconscious. Thanks for the crash course, Philip. I think his name is supposed to be pronounced Felipe, but I'm calling him Philip because it's funny. We're not even analysing yet, but who knows? Maybe it's a reflection of the subconscious of people and Pokémon. There's a lot more we need to learn, which means you've got a lot more surveying to do. If hyperspace Lumiose keeps expanding at this rate, there's no telling what havoc might occur. Good, because Team MZ is pretty much all we can count on. But don't get overconfident. It's still tough in there. Use experience candies if you find hyperspace to beef up your Pokemon you need to. Oh, okay, right, I didn't realise that was a thing. That you don't gain experience inside the dimensions. That explains why that Mime Jr. was not gaining any experience earlier. Right, let's see. Let's go make donuts first. What do you want? Okay then. So this is a thing. I don't know what this does, but let's make some donuts first and I can do that. Right, you can now add 5 berries. I've got a bunch of hyperspace berries I can work with now. Alright. Ooh. Resistant power to water level 1. Humongo power level 1. Interesting. So basically just experiment until you find stuff that gives you, like, good perks. That looks pretty good. No perks, though. What if I just do 5 orange berries? What happens then? Alright. Didn't really do much. Pokemon has had an obsession with food ever since Gen 3 with the Pokécubes. Yeah, every generation seems to be doing that after, like, Gen 3, I've noticed. Pink donut. Also, it just occurred to me that the reason these donuts have, like, half and half is because it's trying to look like a Pokeball. I can't believe it took me that long to even make the connection. Because at first I was thinking, wait, why is it only, why is the frosting only on half of the thing? But now I understand. It's like, oh, that's the thing they're doing. I can't believe it took you so long either. I'm just going to make a couple shitty donuts for Gulpin and see what happens. Whoa! Of course, it doesn't have to be 5 every time, it can be 3. One more. Yeah, I've got a shit ton of donuts now. Here, you can have this one. Charty berry. Is that a berry I've had before, or...? If a Pokemon holding this berry is hit with a super effective Rock-type move, the power of that move will be weakened. Interesting. Alright, I'll see you later, Veer. I'm not going to be streaming for much longer anyway, but you have a good one. I guess I haven't got a Charity Berry yet. Oh, I have a few of them. Okay. Yeah, you can have this one. An Oka berry. Oh, these ones, right. Alright then, well. I don't know what the point in that is exactly, but that's something you can do, I guess. Right, I'm gonna do one more hyperspace exploration, and I'm gonna stop for the night. So let's see what our options are. Got a Mankey there. Side mission detected. This is a 1-star. I might be able to do that one. Let's give it a try. Okay, it's inside the wild zone. Could I ask a special favour of you? I'd like to deliver this letter to the director of Academy Elotoye. I would do it myself, but I'm afraid that certain circumstances prevented me from doing so. Okay then. You obtained an important letter. A message across dimensions. You know, if I realized there wasn't going to be any battles in here, I would have not wasted that 2-star donut. Ah, well. Blame that other one for, like, setting my expectations like that. I'll be doing one more proper dimensional exploration. That one doesn't count. That's a side quest. But yeah, let me just finish up this quest real quick and then we'll go somewhere else. Oh yeah, this place. With that fucking... What was that kid called? Xander? Oh hey, it is the lady who lost the ring. I forgot about you. Okay. Right, we'll have the letter then. Won't you come to Vert Sector 6 with me? Okay. I know where that is. That's funny. I'm so sorry I left you behind without ever having the chance to tell you something. 14 years ago, I entrusted my precious ring to a certain man for repairs. That man's name was Tarragon, the owner of a shop called Rakeen Construction. Huh. Do you remember a man coming to you 14 years ago asking help for repairing a ring? That I do. I'd gone and taken my little canary to a fancy restaurant to celebrate her birthday. We hit it right off with the guy sitting next to us. Canary took him to like a ducklet to water. When he heard what a dab hand I was at fixing things, he asked if I was good at setting stone that'd come loose from a ring of his. Told me it was a very special ring, one of a pair that he and his wife had exchanged. That man was my husband, but I'm afraid it was an accident, and he... I'm so sorry to hear that, ma'am. But what a stroke of luck that something pointed you here after all these long years. I'd hoped perhaps that ring... and I'm sure I owe you something for your labour. There ain't no need for that, ma'am. I can't take this kind lady's money. But maybe I could take a battle with a young Melee instead. How about it, kid? I'll be waiting in the garage, if you're up for it. Oh please, Melee, won't you give the gentleman his battle? I can't stand leaving this debt unpaid. Alright then. Oh, fuck. Yeah, I hate Stealth Rock. Stealth Rock is annoying. Nice. Cherished ring. I was so distraught when I lost my husband, and we never found his ring. But now our two rings are back together at last. I'll treasure them in all my memories of him. Goodness, you found both my own lost ring and my husband's ring. You truly are a wonder, Melee. Gotta admit, it's a weight off my shoulders too, having that ring back where it belongs. It's interesting that we saw the deceased husband in that like dimensional thing. And Kirby says that those dimensions are like something to do with like memories and shit, so something that they wrote 14 years ago is somehow in that dimension. And I managed to take it out as a physical object. Yeah, that's weird. I'm sure there's like some like deep-seated like, you know, lore behind this whole thing, like what's going on, and it's gonna be explained more as I get further in, but for now it's still kind of a weird mystery to it. Right, I'm gonna do one more hyperspace exploration mission, then we're done for the night. Let's see what we got here. Zubat. Another Zubat. Let's see. I'm gonna go to nighttime, see what Pokemon I can get there. Oh yeah, one thing I have to do before I forget, because I know I forgot it already. Again, wish there was a way to just batch, like, process everything here. I don't like when video games make you do something one at a time like this. What was that one move I had here before? I forget what move it was. Might have been Blizzard, actually. Is Blizzard plus? Nope. Yeah, you have Skull Bash as well. Just making sure. Again, I've got a ton of mastery seeds. Right, let's see what our options are. Oh, Spoink. Also, I think that's Crab Roller. I like how this is just partially a game of, who's that Pokemon? It's an Electrode. It's a Voltorb. Oh no, it's neither of those. It's a Jigglypuff from above. I think I'm gonna do this one. Right, I'll make this the last visit to hyperspace before I call it for the night. I've been streaming for like 5.5 hours, almost. Destroy patches of brambles. That's a new one. Oh, it's a... I forget what that one's called, but... I think that's from Scarlet and Violet. A Shroodle. Yeah, it's like that weird paint Pokemon, isn't it? Can you turn around real quick? Okay. Ooh, Bulbasaur. I haven't found any patch of the brambles yet. Ugh. Yeah, I don't know what the patches of brambles are. I haven't seen any. Probably not going to find them in time. Alright, less than a minute to go. Not the best exploration this time, but at least I got the unique Pokémon added to my Pokédex. There's a couple more of them. Though, almost walked right off the edge there by accident. Damn it. Yeah, wasn't the most productive. But again, I got the new Pokémon. Right, let's do a little bit of housekeeping before we call it. Fuck again. I forgot about this. Yeah, bear with me a moment. I really got to fix this so that that doesn't happen anymore. And I've got to fucking remember not to... Yeah, give me a second. I'm gonna fix this right now. Wait, what? What do you mean I can't move them over there like that? What? Hold on. Sorry. Why can't I just move them all over one? That is immensely annoying. That is super fucking annoying that I can't just, like, move them over in a more convenient way just so I can organize my boxes better. Good. 2 hours later. I'm almost about ready to end the stream anyway. This is just filler at this point, so yeah, sorry about this. Call me a perfectionist if you will, but I like my things to look nice and functional to a degree. Having said that, a lot of this old stuff hasn't been organised yet. I didn't bother with it, I was too lazy, but I just don't want anything to fall into these pit holes again, because that's happened a couple times today. So... Why does that not work like that? Sorry. You know what? You go up there. I don't care about having them in order anymore. I'm just going to do it that way. Yeah. There. Sit there. Okay. Right, I apologise for that horrendous organising. No, stop it. Mel gets salty trying to organise his shit. And I'm going to delete most of this stuff anyway, I just want to make sure, you know, I have them presentable so I can at least look at them. Right, let's see, good stats, okay, okay. Bye-bye. Anything better than good? Great stats. Good stats. These two are at great stats. Let's see. Special attack is at best. I think I might keep that one. Great stats. Alright. These three are going bye-bye. Right, okay, done organising for now. I think I'm going to call it here for now. I've been streaming for just about 5.5 hours at this point. I think I got a substantial session of Pokemon's DLC in, so we're going to call it here, and we'll pick this back up again in, I think, in a couple of days. Again, I won't be playing a game tomorrow. I'm going to be... I mean, I might play a game. I'm going to play it by ear, but for the moment, my plan tomorrow is to do the Game Awards. So I'd say there's a good chance it's only just going to be that, no video games. So if that's the case, then maybe on Friday, if I feel so inclined, I can do some more Pokemon Legends EA, or I could do something else, we'll see. I'll try to get back to this DLC again real soon, but I've got a couple games I'm juggling at the moment, so we'll figure that out as we get there. We'll cross that bridge when we get to it, as the old saying goes. But yeah, that's going to do it for now. I hope you guys enjoyed watching this. I've been enjoying playing it. It's pretty good. But yeah, that's going to do it for the moment. More Pokemon Legends EA Mega Dimension DLC whenever I get to it in the next few days, hopefully.